Hello everyone, welcome to BrandysCards. I am so excited to be here with you tonight. It's another Friday fun night. So I was so excited. I came over to my computer and was getting all set and I saw that there were so many of you already here. So thank you. I feel so loved and missed. So thank you for being here with me tonight on your Friday night. Today is December 3rd. I'm not sure where time has gone. It's kind of gotten away from us. The boys we've added basketball to the mix. So we have indoor track and now we have basketball and we have soccer and we have other soccer training and we have tutors. And so it's been like a bit chaotic, but we love it. And it's so much fun to watch the boys and be a part of that. But at about 4 o'clock, I've seen a couple of you on here that I had a hard time connecting with because starting about 4 o'clock, I turned into a taxi cab driver. And we're just kind of going back and forth, but it's pretty awesome. I'm super excited to be here. I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you're looking forward to the holidays, to Christmas and the new year. So super excited to be here. Hi, Denise. I am so excited. I've gotten some of the cutest emails from you. I appreciate them so much. And Luann, I am so happy to see that you are in here. Your Penguin Punch just shipped. And I'm super excited for you. Your bundle just shipped. And so I had another project in mind for you guys today. And then the very last minute, I just was super excited. I looked at my Penguin bundle and was like, oh my gosh, I want to do a 10 and 20 with that. So Amanda came in and I said, okay, I've completely switched gears. And of course that's like, what? Like, yeah, we're going to just do something totally different. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and tape we'll tape the other one and share it with you too, of course. So, well, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to see you in here with me. So today is a 10 and 20. So 10 cards in 20 minutes. This was a video that I did, gosh, what was it, like 5-6 years ago? And you guys really liked it. It was kind of one of those ideas that we came up with because I do a lot of multiple cards. I stamp a lot of thank you notes and I stamp Christmas cards and birthday cards and all of that sort of thing. And so Doug was like, well, how about sharing how you do that? And I'm like, now wait a second, does anybody want to know that? And then after doing a couple of those videos, I found that you really enjoyed to kind of see the process and how I did that. So today we are going to make this super cute guy, right? So this is from the Penguin Place bundle. So cute. So cute. So that's what we're going to make today. And yes, this was my practice round to make sure that I could that I could do it, right? So yeah, I did practice to make sure. Because let me just tell you, there has been a video in the past that we taped and Doug was like, he forgot to hold me up the little card that said 20 minutes in. And so 45 minutes later, I finished and he was like, yeah. I just was having so much fun and I was just talking and having a big time. I totally forgot what I was doing. So anyway, needless to say, we didn't post that one. So I'm just glad to be back here and I'm grateful to have you with me. So let's go ahead. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to show you the bundle. So this is the Penguin Place bundle that we're going to use. And I am going to set up my computer here, bring it a wee bit closer. So this is the bundle that we're going to use. I'm happy to say it has come off a ship, wherever that was, and it is back in stock, thank goodness. And for those of you that have had it on back order since September, I'm so sorry. Stampin' Up is also dealing with the global shipping crisis, unfortunately. But good news is they're finally in town and they have finally shipped. So very excited about that. So here, let me show you the card. Now don't be starting any timers if you think you need to time me, okay? That's not about how fast we're going to do this. It's about, it's about the process, right? So here, this is the cute little guy. And then on the inside, I just added one with some antlers. Oh, he's so cute. So fun, right? And I didn't stamp an envelope. Now that I think about it, I was wanting to do that all day. But if I were to do that, I would do it with these snowflakes because I think it would be awesome. Super cute. Okay. All right. So when you're doing multiple cards, it's really all about having all of your parts and your pieces and having everything prepared, right? It's like baking a cake. You got to have all of the stuff laid out. I have my stamps here, I have my inks here, and so I am all ready to go. So when I make your thank you notes or I make your birthday cards for my team members and things like that, so this is how I do it. It is all like laid out. It is all organized. Well, sort of, in Brandy's fashion, right? So not always the way Miss Amanda would organize it or normal people would, but I do organize it my way. So, okay, so I think I am ready to get started. So I have already pre-cut and scored my card bases. When I score my cardstock really good, I get a really nice edge. So I generally don't use my bone folder. You certainly can. Of course, if you're a bone folder kind of person, this would be the time, right? But I generally don't, and it's usually because I'm either, stamping on the go or stamping at a soccer game, like while we're waiting in between tournaments, so definitely always have stuff with me, and I try to kind of go light. So here in the stamp set is the snowflakes. And so what I'm going to do, make sure I didn't get that on my finger. All right, so I've got Bermuda Bay here, and we're just going to start stamping around, right? So you're just going to very carefully, just stamp around your card base. Now, again, this idea was born out of the fact that I stamp so many cards, multiple cards. As a matter of fact, I have started I've got some of my little acrylic card cases, and I have started making, as I make a card, I make I don't know how many cases I have out, but I think it's like 6 for my neighbor ladies. And so what I've done is I've started putting like one of each card in there as I've made them. So that way for the holidays, I can offer those cards, or I can give them to some of my neighbors, right? And there'll be a variety. And so again, it's stamping multiples, right? And so it's just about the process. Stamping is a lot of fun, but sometimes, you want to do like Christmas cards, or you want to do multiple birthday cards, and it's just nice to have extra cards on hand, I think. It's just really, really great to do that. So when I'm stamping these, the bottom of the card is going to actually be covered. So I'm not really concerned about that. So I'm just honestly randomly stamping, but I'm not concerned about the middle of my card because, your cute little penguin guy, he's going to cover that. So I'm not too concerned about that. And like I said, down here at the bottom, yeah, that's not a big deal either because we're going to hide that. Now, if you are someone who's like, okay, I need my snowflakes to look a little bit more, maybe I'm doing them to, what do I want to say? Where they're like, kind of in line like this. Like if you kind of go down like this, well, then they kind of look organized. So just kind of turn your hand back and forth to kind of give them, to kind of make it more like snow flurries. Speaking of snow flurries, gosh, today was like so beautiful. I hope y'all had beautiful weather today too. It was so nice that I was like, Amanda, we have got to go sit outside and just have a nice lunch. It was so, so nice. And so that's what we did today, is we took ourselves 30 minutes to just kind of take in some sunshine and some nice warm air. And so it was so nice. So I hope that y'all got to enjoy this day too. It was really pretty. So here we go. I'm looking over here, and as soon as I get all these card bases stamped, we're going to move into the penguin. That's right. Now, while I'm stamping these last, it looks like I have 3 or so left. I do want to let you know that the spring catalogs, yes, the spring catalogs will ship mid-December. So I'm super excited about that. I'm so excited. I actually I submitted my list, and I've sent you an email, and let everybody know that you were on my list. So if you didn't receive that email, just feel free to reach out to me. Sometimes my email goes into spam or junk. I can't explain it, and I don't, oh, there is one of my hairs on there. It's kind of making a decorative, not so decorative, maybe boo-boos, but it actually doesn't look too bad, so we're gonna go with it. So definitely, if you didn't receive your email saying, hey, you're on my list, just reach out to me. I can absolutely confirm that. And if you, these catalogs do ship bulk rate. So in the event that you don't get it by the end of December, please don't get upset. Just reach back out to me with all of the shipping issues, and the mail selector being, the bulk rate. Sometimes things get lost in the mail, unfortunately, and I'm happy to replace it. Just reach out to me. Not a problem at all, okay? So I'm happy to do that. So that new catalog is beautiful, and I can't open it, but I can show you the cover here, and I will do that for sure. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and it goes live on January 4th. So we have a little bit yet, but it is pretty awesome. Yeah, it is. So many cool things. So there's a ladybug in there, and the ladybug and its punch, oh, it's so cute. It was like the first thing on my pre-order, so I can't hardly wait to get my pre-order as a demonstrator. So I'll be sure to be sharing that guy with you. He's so cute. So cute. All right, so I'm just about done here, and then we're gonna move into some more fun stuff. The background's a little bit tedious, but we're doing multiples, and I'm just kind of showing you how I'm doing that. So there we go. All right, so we have our snowflakes done. Now let's move into our penguin. Yeah, let's go do our penguin. So I love this little penguin. He's precious. I think he's absolutely adorable. Now he is a photopolymer stamp, so you are going to want to have a pierce mat or something like that. All right, so I have Memento black here. So I'm gonna ink it up really good. And a lot of times that first stamp, it isn't always great. But that time it worked out great because I actually stamped it on the side on a scrap piece. But let's get started with him because he's so cute. Oh my gosh, love it, right? Oh, he's so cute. And you're like, okay, well, he doesn't look like anything yet. I know, but I know how cute he's gonna look. So I get excited. But I see what Oregon had a beautiful day today. What does it say here? The 3rd of December. Yeah, just amazing. Absolutely gorgeous day. One that you just want to go and sit outside. We were listening to the birds. We opened the window in the office, and it was so nice to hear the birds chirping. Oh my gosh. I felt like it was a spring day. It was kind of crazy. Now you can see I'm laying these out. Now I realize you can't see them very well, but the reason that I'm laying them out is a lot of times, I just like to, I put so much work and effort into them that I just want to make sure that there is no smudges. There's generally, it doesn't really smudge, but I like to give them a little bit of time to air out so that I don't get any of those smudges. All right, so that was Memento black ink. And so now let's go ahead and gather these guys back up. And this is exactly how I do this. I like to watch my favorite TV shows with my AirPods. I have my AirPods in and I listen to my favorite TV shows. And then I sit here and I stamp y'all cards, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And so here, this one is his little beak, if you will. I actually had Amanda Google it today, and she said, depending on the penguin, it's either a beak or a bill. So anyway, she said something about if it's pointy, it's a beak. So we're gonna go with beak. And so this is pale papaya, and I'm just kind of going through here. And so this is exactly how I would do multiples. I would have, I'd have all of my parts and pieces, and I would just keep stamping, stamp and go. That's right, just stamp it and then go. And so now we have, after this, we're gonna move into his little feet. Now the feet, so that was pale papaya. Now the feet are going to be, let me get the right stamp pad here. All right, so the feet are gonna be, what is that? That is pumpkin pie, okay? It's funny because I end up like moving my stuff from side to side, but you kind of have to figure out what works best for you. Oh my gosh, how cute is that, his little feet. So cute. So if you have a juicy stamp pad, you know, and you find, you know, that it's pretty juicy, you know, you just kind of want to let them air out a little bit. But anyway, so isn't he cute? So he's, you know, the stamp set has antlers, and it's got a hat, and it's got a scarf, so many fun things that you can like dress this guy up. So I think it's really cute. Oh, and I should let you know that this bundle will, the bundle will be, is in the current holiday catalog, right? The July through December 2021 catalog. And it will end on January 4th of 2022. But the good news is this bundle, or I should say the stamp set and the punch, will return in the next holiday catalog. So in the 2022 catalog, it will return. So if there's something else that you were wanting to get off your wish list, but you want this guy too, well, you do have time. You can certainly get this guy at a later date, okay? But it won't be available until the next holiday catalog. So just keep that in mind. So now here's his little hat. Oh, he is getting super festive now, isn't he? So this part is a little hard for me to see. I have my camera right here kind of in my nose, but what I'm doing is I'm actually kind of taking the photopolymer stamp down till I see kind of more of the black in his head. And by doing that, it kind of helps me get a better feel for where I'm at. So I'm just kind of coming down a little bit here and just sort of, once I see kind of the black, that's when I know, okay, you've got the right spot. Oh gosh, he's so cute. So I have been working on a baby card with this guy, and I've also been working on a birthday card. So I didn't get it all finished for you today, but I promise you I will share those with you over the next few days. They're super cute. We're going to be doing more of our pre-taped videos too. So lots more stuff coming. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so here's what I like. So here is kind of the process. So what I'm going to do is I like to put Stampin' Dimensionals behind those guys. So for this, I have Bermuda Bay cardstock, and I have to tell you a funny story. When I created this card originally, I grabbed some paper off of my wall, and I was super excited. Oh my gosh, I was so excited, loved my card, and couldn't hardly wait to share it with you. Then I woke up and I came downstairs and was like, oh no, I used a retired cardstock. Yes, I did. And it was like, okay, well, I certainly can't cut and prepare that for you today, because I don't even know like where I pulled that from. Like, holy moly. I guess it's easy to do. But the problem with that is y'all would get cranky with me if, if you really liked it too, and you couldn't get your hands on that cardstock if you wanted to. So I will definitely show you that card. And I just kind of switched it out with Bermuda Bay. So I love Bermuda Bay, and so I just, you know, any opportunity for Bermuda Bay, Daffodil Delight, I'm in, totally in. All right, so just got a couple more of these, and I'm just kind of looking over and just saying, like, seeing all of you chatting and saying hi. I'm so grateful that you're doing that. Hi, Carla. I'm so happy to see you in here with us tonight. And Kate, oh, it's so cool. Really cool. I just feel like I've just come to a party with all of my friends here, and y'all, I wish you could just all be at the table crafting with me. I don't know how much we would get done, all the chatting we would do, but it sure would be fun. Yeah, it would be. Okay, so here, this is what I like to do. So when I'm doing multiples, I lay it all out just like this. And I'm going to look in my camera here and make sure that you've got a good view of what I'm doing. And so I lay it all out just like this, just organized. And then I have a pack of my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I kind of put them on my hands and I literally just kind of put them all the way across. And I add my Stampin' Dimensionals. Sometimes I use both of my hands. It just sort of depends on the day and how well everything is working with me. I'm sure you can relate to that. Just kind of like, okay, how's things working today? I also have a little cup here from the kitchen that I collect my, the top of my dimensionals in, because those things get like everywhere. Just when I think that I've got them contained, I go somewhere and I find them in my hair. But that's okay, just, a sign of a crafter, right? So, all right. So you can take your pick tool, right? And you can pop off these dimensionals. Certainly something that you can do. I have been doing this for so many years with my fingers and I can't say my fingernails because I don't have any of them, but I've definitely been using my fingers and have kind of got a good little system here. So I just use my fingers, and I'm going to show you kind of how I move through this. All right, so we're dimensional. So I start at the top, otherwise the bottom one, sometimes my sleeves get caught. And I use both of my hands and I just kind of pick them off. And the nice thing is they come off quite easily. And once I get them all off, well then we're gonna stick them all down. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do next. And so sometimes, I will, depending on my space, I'll lay out maybe 3 or 4 rows. Just sort of depends. Yeah. Hi, Renee. Thanks for popping in here today. Hi, Cynthia and Diana. Hi, Debbie. Happy to see you. And I hope you're doing well. And Miss Joe. Okay, so we're going to bring back in our other cardstock that we just did earlier. I generally start right here in the middle. That is by design because it gives me a little bit more room to kind of work. And then I add, oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so stinking cute, isn't he? I can see y'all's wheels turning going, oh, what can I do with him? So now listen, I'm excited. This card doesn't have any punching. Did anybody notice that? I wanted to show you a card without a punch. So yes, the punch is available, and yes, you can make him 3D. But I'm excited to show you that I just created all of these cards, and it was stamped directly on the cardstock, and it turned out super cute. So just keep in mind that yes, the punches are always fantastic, and for those 3D type items, but sometimes it's nice, you don't always have to have it, right? But it is definitely nice. Okay, so now check this out. What I did next is I actually stamped all of his little scarves in Bermuda Bay, and then I put some I put some mini glue dots behind there. And I had to hand cut these guys out because there's no punch for his scarf, but boy, does it add something adorably cute. So I actually stamped like several colors of his scarf. It was like, oh, I did Blushing Bride and I did Pool Party, and oh my word, he had a lot of scarves. And I ended up landing on the Bermuda Bay because I just thought it looked so nice with that Bermuda Bay cardstock in the background. It just complemented it really nicely. So here we go. I've got his little, there you go. He's got his scarves. He is like super cute, but let's fancy him up just a wee bit. So when I'm doing multiples, I also leave my cards out for gems. That's right. So I will absolutely leave all of these out to add my gems. And so I just kind of come in here and grab my, grab my gem, pop it right on there. And I just thought it kind of added a little something nice with the sparkle. Yeah, I think that's pretty cute. Or maybe you could put it on his hat even. We definitely are going to put it for some snow. That would be really nice too. But we'll show you that here shortly. All right, so there you have it. So there are some jewels. Okay, so this guy's done. So we do have a little bit more stamping. So next what I've got is I have my little sentiment. And so when I'm doing multiples, I set my sentiment strips out just like this. So how many do I have here? It looked like I have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. So I'm going to grab my red, and today I'm going to use Be Cool, Be Chill, and Be Merry. How fun is that? So I'm just going to basically stamp it just like this and move my sentiment aside. Again, I want it to dry in case, and I'm just kind of, just sort of bringing each one down. The idea is to be efficient, right? Because when you're doing multiples, sometimes, we might be pressed for time and we've got to get some cards done. So there we have it. All right. So now what I've done here, I'm going to just put those up here. This is a 1.5 inch piece of Bermuda Bay, and this should be this direction. No, this direction, yeah. So then I basically cut a 1 inch piece of white. Now you're probably wondering, well, why did you layer it like that? Well, I wanted some dimension on my card, and I felt like that gave me a really nice bit of dimension by layering that cardstock. So here, check this out. Again, I lay everything out. I'm going to move my penguins out of the way. So here we go. All right, so here we go. I am going to move that out of the way, and check this out. So what I do, now if you're a snail person, well, you might have to figure out a different system as far as how snail goes on here. But because liquid glue takes a wee bit of time, it doesn't set up right away. I literally just kind of go down my cardstock just like this. And I add a little line of glue, right? And then I start here with the bottom one because, there's a flaw in the system. If you put glue on the bottom one and then you reach over, trust me, you can get it in your sleeve, then you'll be cranky with me. So, start at that bottom one and kind of let those dry, right? So we're just kind of adding these up as we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And then we're going to put this card together. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left to do. And it just will be super, super cute. So I have to move my little sentiments over here. We're going to let those guys kind of sit and dry for a second. We're going to bring in round 2. And just adding a small line of glue, liquid adhesive here. Yeah. Now, for those of you that may have just popped in to join us, this is one of my series that, we started years ago, and I just love doing these, and I do so many multiples that, Doug thought maybe some of you would like to see my process. And so if you like these videos, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I think really what my hope is that maybe you could pick up something that you could say, okay, maybe I wouldn't do it that way, but I could do it this way. And it might help you too as you make some of your Christmas cards or holiday cards or birthday cards, things like that, right? All right, so we are glued. I don't know why I did that. I don't normally do that, but I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, so sometimes I just got to crack myself up. All right, so it's time. Let's go in and get this guy put together. So we have got, so here, check this out. One thing I think is helpful is when I put this down, I kind of tap it onto my table. So that way it's flush with the bottom. Whoa, did you see that one go wonky? That is the beauty of liquid adhesive. So I did do a class once where the folks were a little cranky with me because they hadn't used the liquid adhesive before, and people were like, had glue like stuck everywhere. There's a bit of a learning curve, but one thing that I really like about it is the fact that I can move, kind of manipulate my card base or my, the piece of cardstock that I'm adding. So I can kind of move that around a little bit. Now, one thing people ask me a lot of times is, well, when you do that, when you put the liquid glue, do you get bubbles? You just have to do like light spider webs, right? And one thing I've found is if you use a card base that is the thick, I've not had any problems. So I haven't had to worry about it nearly as much. because I use these thick white card bases. I love them. It's kind of like one of those things, like once you start it, you're addicted. True story. So watch out. If I've talked you into trying it, you'll love them. I love these thick white bases. So again, I'm just kind of, getting it flush with the bottom of the card. And then we're going to add our cute little penguin. Now, he is going to bring life to the snowflakes. Yes, he is. All right. So here we go. Carla, I'm super excited that you like to see that. See how I do these things. It's fun to share. And, I don't know. It's just really neat. I think we have so much that we can learn from one another. And we all do things different, which is great. And so, I find ideas online in different places and go, oh gosh, never thought about trying it like that. So it looks like either I am one short. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I have an extra. Look at that. No wonder why I'm a minute behind. No, just kidding. I have no idea. Okay. So, and you guys aren't counting, I hope, right? So here we go. This is our penguin, and we are going to add our penguin. So I'm going to have to kind of move my stack over to the side. Now look at that come to life. Oh yeah, he is so cute. So cute. So here we go. Sounds like Doug is right. Yeah, I'll give it to him. He's right a lot of the times. Although, funny story. So tonight was a video, right? And so I was like, okay, I'm going to order dinner for the family. Yeah, I was really proud. I was like, okay, I'm going to get this done. But if you've ever been, well, you haven't been here, but the night before a video is like thrash night in our house because I'm super organized, but also because Tyler wants to go to a football game and doesn't drive yet. And so we've got to figure out, okay, how do we get him to football? How do we get the other guy back from soccer? And then how do we get all set up? But then I'm like, okay, I'm going to order dinner. And so Doug calls me and he's like, okay, well, you did order dinner, but the problem is you ordered it for Saturday night at 6 o'clock. So, oops. Yeah, little mistake, but who was hungry? No one was hungry. No, I'm just kidding. We had to improvise. It's a good night for Chick-fil-A. Everybody run to Chick-fil-A. We love some Chick-fil-A now. Okay, so here we go. I am still going. And so some of you guys saw that the last chance list, I'm sure, is up. So definitely take a look at that last chance list and make sure you get some of those favorite items. And remember, they generally aren't bundled if they carry over. So keep that in mind. If you've got some items on your wish list, make sure that if you want that discount, that 10%, you're going to want to get that before they're gone. And they are while supplies last. So, when certain things run out, that's it. So definitely, and if there's something you're looking for, email me. I can certainly check the inventory report and see what I can find out for you too. I'd love the opportunity to help you. And if you don't already have our current catalogs, please reach out to me. I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Of course, for those of you that, are my customers, I'm so grateful for you and your business, and can't wait to send you some catalogs and some fun packages soon. So we're working on the host code cards. I hope that those of you that got my hat card, I hope that you enjoyed that. And I hope that you take that insert from that card and, resend it to somebody else who's pretty awesome. That's, I feel like it's a gift that keeps on giving. All right, so I just moved into the next part of the process, didn't I? So I could go ahead and be done, and I think we've hit our 20, maybe 25 minutes, right? So I'm not gonna go ahead and do all of these, but once they're all done, you just add your gems, and then you'll have 10 sparkly, super cute little penguins. Yeah. So Denise, what'd you say here? You had your first Chick-fil-A sandwich a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so good. Like, we love Chick-fil-A around here. Yeah, and then like when the kids are out of school, it's like everybody runs to Chick-fil-A. Like, Chick-fil-A is so busy when like school's out. It's crazy. It's like all the moms, you know, in the play dates and the play groups, we all go to Chick-fil-A, all of us. And so, yeah, so don't forget to do the inside of your card. So cute. So you can make him a little reindeer. You know, I went back and forth. Do I like his feet like he's sitting, or do I like his feet like he's walking? He looked a little awkward. So, but you can punch his feet out and then kind of stick them up underneath him when he's punched out, and then they're really cute, right? So, you know, you can kind of play with it and see what you like, right? So like I said, I'm going to have a birthday card for you and a baby penguin card. So he's not the baby necessarily, but he's going to be saying congratulations, right? And have, you know, kind of that baby type feel. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to share those with you in the next few days. So I hope that you visit BrandysCards. Speaking of that, let me go to my computer really quick. And so when you log into BrandysCards.com, or you know, you go to my website, if you click on blog, you'll see that I have already posted this adorable card, and I've posted some pictures for you, and I have also posted a PDF download. So all you have to do is just go over and click that download, and there you have it. So you'll be able to download that. You've got the cutting instructions. It's all right there. So I was pretty excited to be able to get that done for you. So make sure that you take some time to do that and put that in your idea inspiration book, okay? So make sure that you do that. Now I also want to show you one more thing here. So the Creativate retreat is coming up quite quickly. And registration is going to open on December 8th. Oh my. So, okay. So there it is right there. Wrong page. 404 error. Not good. I'll have to talk to the tech guy who's sitting over there going, oh my gosh.
She's a loose cannon, what she's clicking on there. She's a total loose cannon.
You're just sad because you're in the hot seat.
Yeah, Doug's in the hot seat. I am a loose cannon. And you know, that's the problem is I have one project and then I decide there's another project. But I just saw that I missed the tree on my card. We're going to go back and do that. Just hang tight. So Creativate Retreat, that is coming up. The registration is December 8th. If you, I would love if you would consider registering with me. Each Creativate team leader, we each have our own link to register. We do not share registrations, so make sure that you register with the leader that you would like to. And we'll be sending out an email at 8 a.m. with that link. So the sooner that you register and you get into that Facebook page, the cool part is we do different challenges that are posted on each Monday. And those challenges are going to start after Christmas. So they'll start on December 27th, I believe it is. And you'll get emails and information on that. But it's just a really fun day. It's a full day of crafting and fellowshipping and crafting. But it's a lot of fun. You're going to get lots of tutorials and live videos. And then, of course, us ladies come together for a Get to Know You night. We let our hair down, and you learn probably way too much about me than you wanted to know. But it's just a lot of fun to share. So that is the Creativate Retreat. Of course, you can go to my blog, and you can read about the retreat and learn more about it there. Okay, so let me go back over to YouTube. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, Sandy has been to all of the retreats. Yes, Sandy, thank you so much for registering with me and for enjoying the retreats. That just makes my heart so happy. It is so fun. All right, so I have something exciting to share with you.
Before you move on to the exciting news, Megan just asked a great question.
Yeah.
If we offer gift cards, so if somebody wanted to gift the retreat to a friend. Oh
my gosh, Megan, thank you for mentioning that. Yes, absolutely. So we have gift certificates available on BrandysCards. And so to get to those gift certificates, you're going to go to BrandysCards store. So I'm going to go back to BrandysCards and kind of show you kind of what that looks like. So if you go up here to My Sites and you click on My Retired Store, and then if you scroll down here to the bottom, here we go, helpful links. Here is where you can give this link to a family member or a friend who might be looking for the perfect gift to give you. And so they can choose which type of gift card that they might want to give you. And I'm excited to tell you that I actually package it up and I send it with a card. And I also add some extra goodies in there. I add a pair of scissors and some other surprises. I don't want to give it away in case you are a recipient of one of those gift cards. But I enjoy packaging those up and sending those to your loved ones that they can give to you. So definitely, I appreciate, Megan, you mentioning that. Yes, we absolutely. So make sure you give hubby that link, or a friend or a family member. Amanda's like, I'll take the link. We all love Stampin' Up stuff, correct? Right? All right, so we're gonna move on. And so I wanted to show you really quick. I think that I'm gonna show you my tree really quick, and then I'm gonna give you my exciting news, okay? So I stamped my tree in old olive, and I hand cut it out. I just spent so much time doing that there is no way that I'm not gonna show you me sticking these down. That's right. Y'all gotta witness it. Here we go. See, look at that. Oh, isn't that just the cutest? So I went back and forth. Do I want 1 tree, 2 trees, 3 trees, 4 trees?
Oh, we hemmed and hawed.
Oh, we hemmed and hawed, all right. And then I thought, okay, well, if I'm cutting these babies out, we're going 1. Uno. No dos. Now, however, if you want more trees, so here, let me share this with you. Let's just say you want more trees. Instead of stamping cool, be chill, be merry, just don't do that piece. And then just stamp the tree right on that white piece, right? So you can stamp it on that white piece and you'll be good to go. And you could even, oh, I just added 2 on that one. Okay, well, that's what happens when you get talking and you get excited about the trees, right?
And your exciting news.
Yeah, and my exciting news. Yes, I'm excited to share that news with you. All right, I have one more tree back here because, yeah, okay, because I just got cutting, man. I was like a cutting queen. There we go. Okay, so here you go. So now they're officially done. I had to put that on there. I spent all the time cutting those out. All right, so hi, Arlene.
I just got a gift certificate.
She did, and I got your call, and I will give you a buzz back. We have been thrashing today to try to get ready for the video. So if you're available this weekend, I'd be happy to reach back out to you. So just let me know, okay? All right, so our exciting news. So how many of you watched our Christmas video? Last Christmas, December 25th, 2000, our Christmas from then.
2020.
It was 2020. That's exactly right, 2020. And so Amanda and I, we kind of just, we were really in the spirit. We were really excited to put together a bunch of fun gifts and to give them to you. And so what we've done, we reached out to Stampin' Storage and they sponsored us and they gave us some gift certificates. And some of you, I think Miss Thelma is in here and she won one of our, one of these back here, right? And I think we had 2 or 3 gift certificates as well to Stampin' Storage. I think we gave away a cut and emboss machine. So many fun things. Well, I'm excited because we're gonna do that again. So how do you get into, I know Amanda's over there like, ee! So we're excited. So what we ask is that when this video is over, that you hit the like button. So if you haven't already liked this video, make sure you hit the like button if you've enjoyed it, okay? But then after the video is over, make sure that you go back and leave a comment in the section because the chat doesn't count. The computer is not going to help me pick a comment out of there, okay? So when I get done, you're going to go back and let me know how you like this video. Let me know if you want to see more or if you learned something today that might have been helpful or if there's something like, oh yeah, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. But anyway, so definitely leave a comment. And then we are going to, a couple days, it'll probably be about 4 or 5 days before Christmas, we're going to let the computer randomly pick some winners. And then Amanda and I are going to pre-tape a Christmas video that will launch the morning of Christmas. We'll send out an email, and when you have time, you're going to want to watch that video to see if you are one of the lucky winners. So here, I'm excited because as I was cleaning, I found 2 more of these. I get emails about these cute little trimmers all the time that Stampin' Up! Had. So we're going to definitely give away a couple of those. I also have an entire pack of the Stampin' Right markers, like the whole thing. I do, the whole thing. So we're going to pick one of those, we're going to give away those as well. And then we have some other surprises, but I don't want to give it all away. because, you know, I'm going to have a lot of fun with Amanda. If you guys, you know, she's really funny.
I think so, at least.
Yeah, Amanda thinks so. She's a mathematician. So, right? So we have a lot of fun together, and we hope that you can join us and that we can bring some more merry to your Christmas and the holidays. So we'll be sure to let you know when that launches, and be sure to leave a comment. And again, if you haven't liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It does help me grow my channel, so I'm grateful for that. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and go for tonight. Thank you for joining me. If you don't already have a demonstrator, be sure to reach out. Love the opportunity to earn your business and give you, send you a catalog and some tutorials and all that good stuff. And of course, if you are a customer of BrandysCards, thank you. I'm so grateful for you and your business and your loyalty to BrandysCards. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all so much, and I look forward to crafting with you.